Brian Cortez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Late decision to offer at the changeup as this is bounced to third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Today, Game 2 of this 4-game set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and their rivals in the Lone Star State, the San Antonio Missions. Number 16 will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this will stay inside the third base bag, a fair ball. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and you know, after a tough loss in Game 1 of this series, that's a nice job here to pick up a first-inning RBI. That gets his guys out in front right from the start, maybe turning things around.
Jose Cordero comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Here we go. That plays it too. Let's roll it, eh? Yeah, let's roll it right here. Hey, come on, let's turn it now. Come on, let's turn it.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Hey, let's go, big fella. This is right here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
Swing hard liner to left center. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
I tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out there. You know, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you here. Let's go.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Joe Frazier will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
Here's a line drive that'll get into left center field. It's a base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. But they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Scott Rohde will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Number 16 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
Number 16.
Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Carlos Almanzar will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between. Number 16 will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Number 16.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Number 16 will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this.
Number 16 will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Number 16. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Trejo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Number 16 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Hey, one down now, one down. Good pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone. Number 16 will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Line to left. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Boy, I'm not really sure what happened right there. I wonder if he might have lost that ball in the lights, but that seems like a ball that he should have caught.
Johnny Sandoval will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Grounded foul. Hit on the ground towards first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th.